Okay. Hi, it's Leanne. How y'all doing? I was just thinking about, when we get to that point in life, after so much trauma and so much damage to our psyche through our heart, and young people and going into adulthood, they seek out things that are not safe for security. They seek out, we always go for, it's not they, it's we, this resonated so much with me when I heard of this. I listened to a channeling and I got all of this out of that, but needless to say, I don't think, I'm going to think about this longer and harder, but even if I do go to things that aren't safe or that are not nurturing when I'm upset or what have you. But see, I don't get that upset anymore. But I used to definitely turn to things that weren't healthy, things that weren't safe. Things that weren't safe felt like a weird security to me. It felt like a normal, imbalanced thing. And I would just say to anybody listening to this, I'm just asking you to question that for yourself. Because I think through this whole awakening, what's really important is asking the right questions. Because with this ascension, we're also trying to leave behind as much of our pain and past traumas as we can. From what I understand, we need to leave it behind from a lot of lives, not just this one, so what better place to start? So that is what I'm trying to offer as a gift in this video. Even if I go on a tangent about something else, though, is to just ask just another good question, and a long list of many, is what do you go to for your security? Where does your mind or your thoughts or your heart go to when you're not feeling very safe? Okay, it doesn't have to be even that deep, because if you're like me, awakening has brought on, drama and trauma because our frequency is getting raised, and the ether is programmed to to make a long story short, to recognize this and to defeat it. Immediately things begin happening, and I'm going to tell you right now, I was unprepared. I still don't know how to self-heal. I'm game, and I don't know if it's that I'm not spending enough time. I don't know, but I don't see anything otherworldly. I don't, I had some experiences in my life, but they were more like in dream state, and, I was never taken to a base that I can recall or anything like that, but I've definitely had issues with nighttime and sleeping and dreams. And then during the daytime, the biggest thing that happens to me recently is, it's quite profound how often I will find a penny. Shiny ones, dull ones, heads up, tails up, it doesn't matter where. Sometimes two in a day, And that's pretty, literally, that's quite profound. I mean, how often, because it's been very consistent. But, just asking the right questions, where do you go, who do you go to? I can remember I was getting spiritual and I wrote a paper. I used to write pieces. I called them like a 500-word essay. I just felt compelled to write them, and one was called Who You're With Is Where You're At in Life. And what I didn't realize I was trying to say is that frequency thing, and that law of attraction. You know what I mean? It's like raising your frequency. Like, where are you at these days? Are you able to hang out with your family that's doing great, and even if there's drama or trauma, they've got a grip on themselves, and they know how to ground, and they don't fly off the handle or do anything that would harm themselves or their family and their nature in any way. Or are you hanging out with the family that, they reach for unsafe things, to feel safe, like drugs, alcohol, women, men, late nights, motel rooms. No, I'm just kidding, but not really. I mean, your cousins that party, the cousins that don't party, your friends that party, friends that don't party.